What is up, cool cats? And welcome back to another brand new series from Games by Moonlight presents EGM, Electronic Gaming Monthly, the Digital Compendium. This is episode 2, and a warm welcome to the show, everybody. Yes, everyone, we are in episode 2 of my new series where we check out the my old retro gaming magazine that recently finished their Kickstarter, and I got my digital compendium with. So we decided to start a series where we sit together, go through the old magazines, look at the ads, reminisce while jamming to some video game music in the background. Hopefully catch up to where I stopped collecting these in my life. I started from issue number 6. Unfortunately, I did not have EGM 1. That had Mega Man in the cover. Damn, no. I started at number 6. I think tonight we might be able to end there. But anyways, so this is a series that I'd like to do when I just want to chill out, just check out, reminisce about some of the old golden era of gaming. And hopefully you guys find it amusing to sit back and chit chat with me. So let's go ahead and dive back into the 90s with Electronic Gaming Monthly. Last time we left off, we finished volume 3. So we're gonna go ahead and start volume 4 tonight. Let's see. And as always, the music is determined by Shuffle-kun, so I have no idea what is happening. So with that said, Shuffle-kun, yoroshiku. Where is it then? Alright, cool. I have no idea what they're gonna play, so. This is what we're starting with? Okay. Alright, so here we go, everybody. Issue number, I think this is issue number 4. Issue number 4. The cover is ghouls and ghosts. I'm not sure if this is a Nintendo or Super Nintendo one. Anyways, let's go. Alright, Jellicoe, their ads. These ads are amazing. Oh, we were just talking about Robo Warrior a few episodes ago too. And this is hilarious. Depth, challenge, mystery. Electronic terror that pushes players to the limit. Here's the game Jellicoe created as an answer to what players have been asking for. Challenge, complexity, mystery, and action. Get out of here. Robo Warrior delivers depth of play that takes the Nintendo player to its utmost limits. With 27 stages of play, 12 weapons, 14 enemies, 7 lords, I'm assuming those are bosses, 6 extra powers, and a room of idols. Oh, I forgot to zoom again. Oh, there it is. I thought you could zoom that way. Yeah. Life Vest, the Arsenal. Life Vest, Hyper Missile, Candle, Energy Capsule, Magical Bee, the powers, the 6 power-ups, the enemies. I had no idea the bosses had looked like that, honestly. I've never been that far. The key. Alright. Contents. Ooh, look at the Capcom. Look at the Capcom ads right here. Mega Man 2 and Strider for Nintendo Entertainment System. Damn, I love these. Stand by gamers. Capcom introduces 2 new thrilling games to its Nintendo series. Amazing. Cover story is Ghouls and Ghouls. Ghouls and Ghosts. So let's move on. Everything else is Child's Play. The Power Glove, official Nintendo merchandise from Mattel. You asked for it, you got it, more Sega. Hey, I had no idea Electronic Gaming, they were from Illinois. Wow. Chicago folks. This thing was crap. It really didn't work except for like 2 games. But those 2 games, you look badass doing it. Alright, we got some... Bad Dude really makes Double Dragon pale by comparison. Bad Dudes, that was a good game. Data East. Okay, so what's their reviews? Okay, so they got TMT, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle 1, difficulty easy, get out of here. I'm sure they never beat the game because difficulty easy, you didn't even make it to the freaking underwater stage, huh? The underwater dam stage is insane. They're liars. Liars. The heroes in Half Shell make their video game appearance courtesy of Ultra, which is Konami. In this adaptation of the comic book Cult Figures, you control the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles on a battle against evil assortment of nasties. Power up with pizza and map your progress in the overhead areas. TMNT combines side-scrolling action sequences with adventure overtones and even enables you to control all 4 of the fearless turtles in a different way. I agree with everything they said. The difficulty is not easy. This is one of the hardest freaking games. You get trauma. The underwater stage is insane. They must have thought this. They gave it a 6764. Jim did not like it. The controls are too jerky, and it quickly becomes difficult to control your character. The rest of this card is disappointment, not a true Konami game. Damn, Jim, so harsh. Bad Dudes, they gave pretty average. Ed gave it a 7. Sky Shark 6-6. Defender of the Crown, difficulty hard. What? The last two gave it 7s? I think Steve and Ed are console gamers, and Don and Jim are PC. Well, everyone gave Strider pretty good reviews though. They gave Strider pretty good, 7.8, 7.7. They like Capcom. One of the most eagerly awaited Nintendo games to come along in a while. Strider's loosely based on the Capcom coin-op of the same name. It's not loosely, it is. It's just not as graphically. Ooh, Spellcaster, Adventure RPG. 7665. Victory Run 6878. Dungeon Explorer. They like RPGs over there at EGM 777. Last Battle. Sega's game. Thunder Force 2. Oh wow, they gave Thunder Force 2 some really high reviews. What the hell? Genesis answers to R-Type. It truly is though. Alright, next wave. Twin Eagle. Oh, Willow. They're gonna review Willow and Ninja Gaiden 2. Ninja Gaiden 2 was hard. I beat all 3 on the trilogy Super Nintendo cart, not the original Nintendo. On the original Nintendo, I was too young to beat it. It was too hard. When I bought it again on the trilogy, the report on the Super Nintendo, they released the Ninja Gaiden trilogy, which is 1, 2, 3, the Nintendo versions. I beat it on that. It's so hard still. All right. A blockbuster sequel to the current number one game? Really? Current number 1 game of 1989 of Nintendo. Ninja Gaiden. Okay. Game Mania, Nintendo Fever. Look at this stuff they're selling. $49.99 for the Batman on the Nintendo Entertainment System, Sunsoft. We're actually going to be playing that on Keeping It Casual, the NES nights. It's one of the titles on there. Yeah, this is Batman 1. This is Batman 1 stuff. Spy Hunter, Fester's Quest. This box art used to always give me like the shivers whenever I come across of it. But it's found out the game's stupid and silly. Adventure Island's hard. Milan's Secret Castle. I need to beat this one day. I really do. I want to. It's like one of the first like adventure RPGs other than like Zelda I played. And there's so many secrets in that thing. I need to play that. It's on my list. Don't worry. Okay. Captain Silver. What the hell is this? No, I never heard of that. Nightmare Basketball. Dynamite Dukes. Oh, Game Mania. Selling more. Look at this. $44.99 for a Nintendo game. Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde, Monster Party. Oh, that's a hard-ass game too. Gauntlet. Yeah, these are some bomb. You can order on the phone too. Times are simpler. This is how you get video games back then. Or you go to your local like mom and pop shop or like KB. Oh, Dr. Chaos. Dr. Chaos. The box art always used to give me like scared me as a kid on that game. When I finally got to play it, and the game's so hard and confusing as a child. Those are all RPGs right here. Exodus, Ultimate Exodus, Highlight, Castle Quest, Taboo, Double Dragon. There's Tecmo. Ninja Gaiden. Oh, WrestleMania, Airwolf, Wizards and Warriors, Iron Sword. They even got Paraphernalia. You can order it through this, the order form. Oh my god, it's been so long since I saw something like this. Man, when we were young, we didn't have the money to do, imagine if you had adult money back in the day. I would just fill the crap out of these order forms. Just fill it with crap. This is how we do book fairs. Oh man, I miss book fairs. Alright. Rambo 3, played that. Forgotten World, this is hard. Oh, this is a Sega one. No, I played the... Yeah, Super Nintendo one. No, Nintendo one. Yeah, it's so hard. Super Highlight. Highlight. Alright. Star Soldier, look at that rip-off. Look at this rip-off of an Aliens. Get out of here, look at this. Watch for the high score contest. Star Soldier, I don't remember seeing these type of aliens in Star Soldier. Get out of here. Never seen that. Yeah, I'm not reading a gaming gossip channel. Just gotta look at the ads behind the screen. They even go in depth. Like if it interests you, definitely go ahead pick up the Compendium. I think they're still selling it. I'm not sure if the physical copy is still available because I think you have to do a Kickstarter. I actually got the physical copy, so I pledged enough to get the physical big old Bible. So once they're ready with that, they're gonna go and send that to me. But for now, they sent out the digital Compendium, so we're going through this, and I was just like, oh my god, I'm getting flooded with nostalgia, and I'm like, I gotta share this to y'all. So I'm sure people are doing this, but if they aren't, they need to. Man, these are some fun times, man. Fun times. Look at that stereo simulator system. Look at that fake old Nintendo controller. Bandai, Monster Party, Street Cop, Wild Boys. It has a CD-ROM built in, compatible with the MS-DOS computer software. I had to use MS-DOS to play a lot of my games back then. I played Doom, Duke Nukem, all on MS-DOS. Super Famicom update. Final system is shown. Nintendo unveils a retooled Super Famicom as well as the first game for the system during July press conference. Super Mario World. When Super Mario World first came out, it was a shock. That game, I played the crap out of that game so many times. It was one of the best Marios I've ever played. Like 3 was good, but World was I mean at the time too. Alright, get the power to move. What the hell is that? Acclaim had a controller like that? I had no idea. Oh, they had a wireless remote? What? They had wireless remote Nintendo controllers? Get out of here. That's insane. I never knew that. What the hell? They had wireless? How did they use it? There's no Wi-Fi. They didn't even have like... No, they had radio waves. It's kind of like analog or something. Oh, enter and win a Game Boy. Use the entry card in this issue. Win, win, win. Ah, I had a Game Boy too, the original. I had Mega Man on it, Tetris, obviously. There's no match for WWF WrestleMania. Artello. There's more ads in this issue actually. Do you play games? Then you must subscribe to Electric Gaming Monthly. Super Dodgeball. Begin your adventure in the haunted. Oh, it's the tip stuff. I can't believe they actually show you like crazy. Look at that. Actually, it kind of shows you like the it's so terrible, but like you have to like look at it like because it's a magazine, so you know obviously it's not digital, so you can hold it up close to you and stuff. The fact file. Manufacturer Sega, Genesis. 5 meg cart size. Number of levels 5. Theme action difficulty hard. Number of players 1. Available 1989. Ghouls and Ghosts. Rainstorm. As you enter the second half of level 1, after log bridge, you'll run into a torrential storm with heavy winds and rain. You'll make slow progress if you try to run against the wind. Jump repeatedly to escape the area fast. It's their game of the month. It's their game of the month. Ghouls and Ghosts on Sega. It's so sad, like they actually had to cut images and like put them next to each other to like print it. Cause you know, they had no, I don't think we used computers back then. I mean they did, but I don't think a lot of people had any. We had to use magazines and stuff. jump to the lair of the first boss, the level 1 boss. They give you all these like secret tips. I wonder if you actually even need a trick like this. Looking for the exciting ending to Ghouls and Ghosts in the next issue. Look for traps. This game had a lot of secrets too. Like if you go to a certain area and jump, you get like chests and whatnot. Boss number 2, yeah, power-ups, yep. Alright, one of my favorite segments of this magazine, the tricks of the trade. This is where I learned a lot of my secret stuff from video games. Alright, let's see what they got this time. Highlight, ending code. This code will take you to the chamber where the evil Boraris waits. The password will also give you whatever. Oh, these are easier to find. But someone from West Virginia submitted it. Alright, this is the secrets. Milan's secret castle. Hidden continue. To resume your adventure after you lost your life in the secret castle, use this useful tip. Defeat the first level boss, grab the crystal, and you're able to continue once you die by pressing the pad left and pressing start. Oh, that's a pretty interesting secret. Very useful actually. Cyborg Hunter. Weapon power-ups. Strider. Oh, look at all these secrets for Strider. Submitted by Ernest from Goose Creek, South Carolina. It's easier to kill enemies with the plasma arrow. Oh, crud. There we go. It's easier to kill the enemies with the plasma arrow. In order to get it, transfer to Japan. When you get to the level, go down the tube, move to the left, kill the flying enemies. Keep moving left. There's a man who fixes your cipher with the plasma arrow. What? How do you figure this out, man? It's crazy. To get the Red Dragon last stage, the following code. Defeat the final boss. To eliminate Fanblade, you must wait until he jumps up, then go under him with your cipher pointing upward and jump. He will transform into a whirlwind. Don't get hit by the whirl. Continue his technique until he's destroyed. Thank you, Ernest from Goose Creek, South Carolina. Like, this is the only way we were able to get like secrets and stuff on games. There was no game facts. Half the people didn't have internet. You may have a computer, but a lot of people don't have internet. Tech Mobile special codes. This code gets you Chicago versus Chicago. Fist of the North Star. When your last man dies and game over appears, press the pad up, up, down, down, left, right, and BA. Look at the Konami code. If you ask if you want to continue or play a new game, if you select continue, the title screen will appear and then continue as you normally would. Joe Wolf submitted that. Metal Gear, I guess what we got for Metal Gear? Cigarettes, time, and no traps. In Metal Gear, you can actually use a cigarette as a helpful item, but not before you beat the supercomputer. After you've beaten the computer, a timing device is set for the building to destroy. Once this has happened, run in the right direction, go through the door. You'll meet the boss of the enemy. You'll meet the boss of the enemy. When you have successfully destroyed this opponent, check your time to make sure you can escape. Why is it so convoluted? If the end boss took too much time to eliminate, you may find yourself in a critical position with very little time remaining. If you're dangerously low on time, then select the cigarette and use them. This will reset the timing device to 2000 and give you extra time you need to leave. Wow, really? While in the last room, you can contact Diane on the transmitter for instruction on how to use cigarettes. Damn, what? I didn't know there was such a thing. Oh, Super Mario Bros. 2. Oh, okay. All the warps in Super Mario Bros. Okay, I know the warps. Let's test. You can easily warp to the endgame. In 1-3, go to the vase that is located just past the door with the potion. Yeah. This one's true. Warp number 2. Don't climb into the clouds and warp. Yeah, this one's true. Instead, fall into the waterfall, go to the door. Yeah, this will get you to 5-1. Ah, the whale. This is the one with the whales. Yeah, I know all 3. It's only, hey, I know all of them then. There's a portion on the second part of World 2, yeah, the whales. Cool. Oh, look at all these old school paraphernalia you can buy from these like places. The 1-800 Toy Club, the Mattel Power Glove, complete control at your fingertips. $99.99. The Nintendo, let's see, Nintendo Homework First, what? Homework First Nintendo Game Log? Get out of here! The first security system for Nintendo, $21.99. Damn, Homework First Nintendo Game Log. Ooh, let's see how much. Oh, Genesis, $199. Oh my god. How much are they selling the Nintendo for? These are all Sega. Okay, moving on. Oh, we got more Top Secret. Rampage. And I don't care about Super Point Trick. Wonder Boy, don't care. Rambo, don't care. Keith Courage in the Alpha Zone, don't care. There's a debug mode though. Win a free game from EGM. You can submit a tip or a trick or a secret. Invasion of the Nintendoids. Nintendoids. I used to be a Nintendoid, but I wasn't so cool. I didn't have money to buy all this stuff. Ooh, POW, Prisoner of War Strategy Guide. I see, this is when they start elaborating on games by adding like strategy guides and stuff. The last issue of EGM, we walked you through the first 2 levels. Oh, they're continuing from the last. It's gonna be a continuation, AC. In the later episodes, they're like really detailed strategies and stuff like that. Start the fight with 20 free men. You mean press, right? Not dress. Hey, I found the typo. It says dress. A. BB up down left then start. Oh, the final battle. Like when you didn't have games back then, sometimes like just seeing pictures like this, like you just imagine like you're playing it. Because it's just so awesome to see, you know, any games. We didn't have no YouTube, we couldn't watch playthroughs, there's no streamers that did stuff like this where they play stuff for you. Magazines, and sometimes you can order these VHS where they like collect a bunch of stuff together. That's like the only way to like get gaming stuff back then. Nintendo ignores 16-bit in '89, A Tale of Two Tetrises. Yeah, the Super Nintendo's still not coming out yet. It's been teased at this time. It's '89. Super Nintendo comes out '90. Bad Dudes. This was a good game. I love this. Played it with my homie of the day, homie of the era. River City Ransom. I wanted to get into this. I just never had this one. Twin Cobra. Take command of Twin Cobra. Ultima Exodus hint book. Not just kid stuff. You can also call in to get hints too. Sega Masters. Spotlighting the new Sega RPGs. Sega had some good RPGs too. Phantasy Star, Ultima 4, Spellcaster. I don't know Miracle Warriors. Dead Angle. Turbo Champ. TurboGrafx 16. There's still time to prepare your nervous system. Oh, I always wanted one so bad. TurboGrafx 16. It felt faster, it was smoother. They got straight anime sequences. Nintendo couldn't do that. Blazing lasers. Can you defeat these super bosses? At the conclusion of each level, you will face one of the boss attackers. Be careful. Outpost Genesis. Oh, Altered Beasts. Ooh, Thunder Force 2. Warp into the battle with Thunder Force 2. Thunder Force has great music too, by the way. Game Boy Club. Ah, the Game Boy, the Link. You use that to trade in Pokemon. I never used it to do any PvP fighting, honestly. I did it to trade Pokemon. That's all I did it with. And we used to hack and dupe Pokemon. And I even had a Mew until it wiped out my saving. Damn you, Nintendo! They wiped my saving. I was so sad. I think that's when I quit. That's when I quit Pokemon. I was so into it the first gen. I got it. I even had Mew and stuff. Using hacks, not like like cheats and stuff. Using the what's it called, cable. Oh yes, the top score. You can actually submit your top score effective June 1, 1989. Fremont, California. Jeff Yonan, Afterburner. So he says he got 7,704 points. Puzzle Bubble. Larry Erickson, Columbia. Contra. Ooh, Jim Henderson. He has Contra and Double Dragon top. From California. Hey, a lot of people. Oh, who is Don Newer? Who is Don Newer from Austin, Texas? He has Robo Warrior. Holy Christ! Look how his name comes out like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All Nintendo games too. Damn. It's so cool to see stuff like this. Top 10. Alright, the best of the best. Let's check out the EGM's top 10 of July 1989. Nintendo's video game. Mega Man 2 Capcom. Okay, I agree. Ninja Gaiden probably fell because it's been out for a while. Super Mario Bros. 2. Yeah, it's good. Adventures of Link. At the time I was like, whatever. I liked Legend of Zelda way better. Ultima. Simon's Quest, Castlevania 2. Great game. I didn't even appreciate it back then. Wow, they have 10 for Nintendo, but only 5 for Sega. Fantasy Star rating top. Atari games. Arcade games. Strider was pretty big. Hard Driving was the number 1 arcade game at the time, or EGM's choice. Game Over. Oh, it's the endings. Literally, these are the endings. The ending screenshots. If you can't beat it with it, take on war at the end of the 7th world. Throw the veggies at war to break the spell on the subcon. This one's for Dad too. Oh, I think that's it. That's the back of the magazine. All right, we're done with volume 4. Let's move on to volume 5. Who we got? Ooh, volume 5 is a 1990 video game buyer's guide, eh? All right, let's check it out. Jellico with their front page cover advertisement. Look at this. Strider. Who are you gonna call when you're having problems with your game? The phone counselors, of course. They're eating their junk food, fast food. Nothing's changed. These are the proper age for us to do this. Oh man. Hey, we're hearing some Mega Man music. There's Mega Man advertisement. Alright. Get the title that just might drive you crazy. Fester's Quest, Yang. The faces behind the phone lines. Has Ultima got you stumped? It is Ultima. Kung Fu Heroes, Culture Brain, hey! FCI pros Paul Ojeda and Jack Neal field another call from a perplexed FCI game player. Oh man. If I was old and a gaming nerd in college, I would totally do that as a side job. Now, from the top level game maker, Culture Brain from Redmond, Washington, eh? Oh no, Princess Min Min. I'm sorry, but Culture Brain, I like their stuff, and they have some great music. All right, moving up. What to know before you call? Those calls are expensive though. They're like $1 something a minute. It's crazy. Oh, Power Play, look at that. The Power Glove from Mattel. The Power Glove. You plug it in like any joystick, but the similarity stops there. Because now you don't just guide the action, you're in the action. Marketing back in the day, amazing. Amazing. Yeah, this one. This game was the one that was really good with Power Glove. Look for the Power Glove in the Universal film The Wizard. The Wizard was the one that made the Power Glove super cool. It's garbage though. The best and worst of 1989. What is your favorite game of the year? EGM doing game of the year at 1989. The best game of the year, Ghosts and Ghouls and Ghosts, huh? Wow. See if your favorite and least favorite match ours when EGM picks the winners of 1989. Best game of the year, Ghouls and Ghosts for Sega. Well, you know, it's like being one of the first 18-bit games. You know, it would probably stun console players back in the day. They do have it at the arcade, so that one obviously looks better. But having it 8/16-bit at your home, unheard of. So the best game of the year for Nintendo was Tecmo's Ninja Gaiden. Really? Not oh, okay, Super Mario 3 hasn't come out yet. Yeah, Zelda already passed. Zelda would have been like way earlier than 89, so. Best game of the year, Sega's Wonder Boy. Isn't it Ghost and Ghoul? Turbo Graphics, Legendary Axe. Best graphics in video games, Ghouls and Ghosts. That's the best graphics in video games, y'all. From the screens full of highly detailed. Best BGM and sound in video game, NEC's Fighting Street. I'm glad that they give shoutouts to music, because music really matters. Video game music is truly can make or break the experience. Alright, let's continue. Best new video game system, the Sega Genesis. Only because Super Nintendo hasn't come out yet. Super Nintendo come out and destroy everything for a while. Most challenging game, Sega's Phantasy Star. Best sports themed. Oh, no. That's too much. There we go. Best. Well, that's too close. Best sports themed video game. World Class Baseball, Baseball Simulator, and yada yada yada. Best sequel to an existing game, Mega Man 2, Ghouls and Ghosts. Why don't you say Ghosts and Goblins? You want to say Ghosts and Goblins, not Ghouls and Ghosts. Most exciting new theme in the game, Tetris. Best RPG video game, FCI's Ultima. Star Soldier, get out of here. We didn't have no alien xenomorphs in Star Soldier. Oh, more. Best video game controller, Hudson's Hansei SSS. What? I've never even heard of that. Hottest hero in a video game, Capcom's Mega Man. Mega Man took the hottest video game character of 89. 1989. This is so awesome. That is so. Get out of here. Simon Belmont from Simon's Quest, Castlevania 2. Not the hottest character. Yeah, oh, let's see. What? Mega Man also beats the likes of Simon Belmont, who fights Dracula with more lives than Jason. And Link, what a wimp. Well, Link from Adventure 2, no. Legend of Zelda, yes, that Link would totally destroy Mega Man. But not the Link from The Adventures of Link. Not Zelda 2 Link, no. But Simon Belmont, totally cooler than Mega Man. Get out of here. I mean, I love my Mega Man, but I like X better, first of all. Mega Man is cool, but I like X better than Mega Man. Even though I'm a Mega Man, I started with Mega Man, but I just like X better, because armors and whatnot. But I would not think Mega Man is hotter than Simon Belmont. Get out of here. Saimundo Bermondo. You crazy. You crazy. Coolest boss attackers. Ghouls and Ghosts and the legendary Thai. Ghouls and Ghosts and legendary Axe. The most ridiculous premise for a game. Trade West's Taboo. I don't know what that is. Most eagerly anticipated game that was released. Konami's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle. Most eagerly anticipated game that wasn't released. Super Mario 3. Because it's coming still for the Nintendo at the time. It came at the end cycle of Nintendo and is still dominated. Because Super Nintendo was already being teased and Sega Genesis just came out and they're upping to 16-bit era now. But Super Mario 3 still came out at the tail end and destroyed sales like crazy. You can play Super Mario 3 at your arcade? I never had no Mario at arcade. I had the other old Mario, the tunnel like PvP Mario. I never had no Super Mario 3 at your arcade. Get out of here. And see, it hasn't been released yet. The third chapter of Super Mario Brothers played to a rave reviews and a chart-breaking run in Japan last year. It was out in Japan. In the States, however, it looks like we'll have to wait until sometime in 1990. Yep. Worst propaganda film of 1989. Nintendo Game Boy press conference. What? They had stuff like this? The worst film of 1989 is Paramount's Star Trek 5. Ooh, Sammy. That's gonna become SNK. Ooh, best movie to game. Sunsoft's Batman. I agree with that wholeheartedly. Batman was a dope movie, dope game. Essentially a Castlevania spin-off. I feel like platforming like Castlevania, but a little bit more fluid than Castlevania. Castlevania controls are way too tight. One mistake, then you're falling down to your death. Worst movie to game. Friday the 13th. No hacking, no slashing makes Jason a dull boy. Unfortunately, Friday the 13th has done such a great job of translating the James Bond of slashers that ended up with the game that's so bad as the movies on which is based. What else? No movie to game. Bandai Star Trek 5. Oh, Bandai backed out of the game. Most power-ups in a video game. American Technos, Ransom, River City Random. Talk about enhancements. Wimpiest hostage in a video game. President Bush and Data East Bad Dudes. Oh, they made fun of the president. The cheeseburger Totten president held hostage. Whatever happened to that good-looking damsels? What's with the cheeseburger conspiracy thing? Oh, most unpronounceable game title. Koei Nobunaga's Ambition? Get out of here. What do you mean most unpronounceable? I guess back in the day they had trouble with the Japanese. The most unpronounceable game title. Koei Nobunaga's Ambition? How is that unpronounceable? Why not call it Become a Mean Dude and Take Over a Country or Unite Japan? How many kids are gonna be able how many kids are going to be asking for a game they can't pronounce? We're talking about I'll be like, Mom, Dad, give me Koei Nobunaga's Ambition. Worst stomach problems in a game. Ghouls and Ghosts. Past the Pepto. Never before has a projectile vomiting been brought to life with such detailed animation and color tones. Really? This 16-bit vomit? They're saying nothing. There's even freaking typo. Look at the bronged. Oh man, I love these old magazines. Never change, never change. Oh, we still got some more. Worst spelling error in a game. Thai. SNK's POW. Thunder Force 2. Congratulations. Wait, that means Zero Wing should be up here. Your bases are belong to us. Make your time, haha. Secret bonus. How dare you make fun of spelling? How dare you? Do you not see this? Y'all can't spell either. Get out of here. Freaking bunch of gamers. So quick to judge people before looking at ourselves. Most unintelligible spelling in a game. NEC's Keys Courage. Start appears push up 8 times. What? Alright. Oh, this issue is basically the awards of 1989. This issue is the best of the best and the worst of the worst of 1989. 1989. Best ending in a video game. Tecmo's Ninja Gaiden. It's not even Gaiden, it's Gaiden. With super graphics, detailing, and outstanding storyline, the climax of Ninja Gaiden is better than some movies you've seen recently. Not only does the game explain many mysterious secrets, it also leaves the door open for part 2, which is coming next year. So best ending in a video game of 1989 goes to Tecmo's Ninja Gaiden. Worst ending in a video game goes to FCI's Ultima. After spending mega hours to finish this RPG, the virtual lack of an ending makes the adventure seem pretty worthless. Okay, longest ending in a video game, NEC's Victory Run. At the conclusion of your rally racing game, your alter ego jumps from his car, rushes into the shoreline, and into the nearby ocean. While not tremendously exciting, the next couple of minutes are spent watching the sun go down what it seems like real time while the boat drifts away. Oh man. The most promising game companies: Sega, Konami, Acclaim, Sunsoft, and Tecmo. Acclaim game company, huh? With the Genesis excitement in full swing, because Sega Genesis just came out. Super Nintendo, it doesn't come out till 1990. Like right now, Genesis is just topping the charts because they got the 16-bit games. You know, Nintendo can't compete, but Nintendo, they're biding their time. They're gonna release Super Mario 3 in America, destroy the charts for a while, and then they're gonna release Super Nintendo in America, Super Famicom in Japan first, and then Super Nintendo, and then Super Mario World is gonna destroy everything. Link to the Past, destroy everything. F-Zero. Genesis, the only thing they got going for them will be Sonic for a while. Okay, let's see. Fading fast. Tonka already? Tonka is fading fast. With 8-bit Sega sales that never quite picked up speed and a total abandon of the Master System in Japan, Tonka appears to be on the mat and nearly counted out. When you also consider that the Genesis can play 8-bit Sega games as well as 16-bitters, the need for Tonka's distribution becomes diminished. Best video game tape: Warner's Batman. Forget the game tapes, they don't tell you anything about the games that you won't figure out yourself or in EGM. And get Batman. You won't learn anything about playing games, but it sure is more entertaining. The best videotape. Remember, there's no DVDs or anything. You could only get tapes. So the best videotape is Warner Brothers Batman 1. They're telling you to go buy Batman 1 on VHS. Worst videotape: Sweating to the ODs. If I see that obnoxious Richard Simmons commercial one more time, I'll throw my NES into the TV. Most lawsuits? What? This title, which barely beat out Double Dragon 2 The Revenge for top honors, they settled out of court. There was a lawsuit with Double Dragons? Having the focus of Nintendo's attack on Tengen. Oh, it's too bad since the Tengen NES version of Tetris was a cool copy of the arcade. Nintendo already be suing, copycats. Now we're starting to hear that the newly designed NES won't even play Tengen games. Players have been saying they don't fit. All's fair, I suppose. Ooh, Nintendo was already an ass from 1989. The one CES photo you won't find in any other magazine. What the hell? These were booths back in the days. Alright, forecasting the 1990 awards. Here's a peek into our crystal ball for a look at the possible winners of 1990. Game of the Year: Super Mario 3. Oh, Super Shinobi? Get out of here. The best new system: Link's and Super Famicom. Best sequel: Super Mario 3, Castlevania 3, Phantasy Star 2, Best RPG, Phantasy Star 2. Final Fantasy hasn't come out yet, huh? No, Final Fantasy comes out in 1989. No, when did Final Fantasy 1 come out? Oh no, it's way, 89 is way after, so that's why. Phantasy Star 2 came out way after Final Fantasy 1, so yeah. The best game controller, Gizmo. Alright, let's move on. More gaming ads, more retro gaming ads. Oh, I could smell the magazine. Road Warriors, heck yeah, WCW World Championship Wrestling, featuring the Road Warriors, the stars of NWA. Oh, Nintendo player, sequels boosts NES to new heights. Castlevania 3, amazing. Simon's Belmont adventures are far from over. What? They're not Simon, get out of here, do your research. They really said Simon Belmont comes out in Castlevania 3? Get out of here. Well, this will happen. The information was very hard to get back in the day. Ninja Gaiden 2, good stuff. Super Contra, Double Dragon 2, sequels. Behind Enemy Lines. Hold on. Yeah, Behind Enemy Lines. Ooh, oh, POW. SNK is one of SNK's like older games. The crew of EGM gave it a pretty good reviews. 8777. Not bad, not bad. It's like kind of like Double Dragon, they said. Look at this Zelda clone. Phantom Fighter? What is this? I don't remember this. Why is there a bunch of Jiangxis? I don't remember this game. Get better, get bigger kicks. Fighting Phantoms. Phantom Fighter is a martial art game with a big difference. It's a new action game that lets you chop and kick against ghostly enemies with supernatural powers. You're Chinese zombies. Oh, Demon Sword? Oh yeah, Demon Sword. Haito. NES 1 meg, 4 number of levels 4. Available December 89. Fight evil with your Demon Sword. Yeah, it's the makers of Legend of Kage. It actually felt like Kage. Oh, terrible reviews. Twin Cobra from Sammy, which will team up with SNK to become, SNK Sammy. Twin Cobra is I think, helicopter game. Oh, Nintendo Fever, look at this. Batman. You can get some posters too. Batman for Nintendo, $49.99. Bad Dudes reviews 6554. Look at that. I want to fill this out. Bunch of stuff. I always did as a kid. I would just be like, I would fill it out anyways, just to show like what I would want. Of course, we don't have the money to send this in, but I would just fictionalize, I would write it all in. I miss Scholastic Book Fair. I used to buy my Goosebumps, my Garfield books, all my freaking newspaper funnies, all those comic strips, like Garfield, the Boondocks. There was another big one. Oh, Calvin and Hobbes. Oh, I can't believe that. Calvin and Hobbes, all of that stuff. I would buy it from the Scholastic Book Fair, and those little things remind me of that. Oh, this is it? The Sansui SS? Get out of here, look at this. Sansui SS has a place for headphones. Rapid fire button. How come I had no idea that they had like controllers like this? I had no idea. Ooh, look at this. Order anything. Any Nintendo game. Look at this. We buy used $5. We sell used $17.99. We sell new $30. Jeez, these are terrible pricing. Oh well, they give a $50. They buy it for $17. Captain Silver. Oh, terrible reviews. 4464. That's why Sega's game sucks. Nintendo for life. Cloudmaster. Oh, 444. I think EGM is a Nintendo favorite magazine, honestly. You know what? I take that back. Ghouls and Ghosts last issue, they wouldn't stop raving about it. Oh, Spellcaster. 7665. Not bad, not bad. Turbo Champ. Galaga 90, Fantasy Zone, Deep Blue, R-Type, Sidearms. Blazing Lasers. What? They gave it a 9? Get out of here. Outstanding. I'm not normally a shooter fan, but this may make me a believer. Dynamic action, eye-catching bosses, and an end boss that's a real bizoids. My favorite turbo game. Despite the base, this is definitely the best space shooter available on any system. Wow. Well, it's because of the graphics. Y'all are getting, oh, you've always known what to expect from a video game system. Turbo graphics. Oh, those are fighting words there. Turbo graphics 16. China Warrior. Turbo graphics 16. 4455. Terrible. Legendary Axe. Oh, 9888. I think they like platforming adventure games over the EGM. Super Shinobi, the beefed up 16-bit Shinobi game. Fantasy Star 2 is coming. Golden Axe, this is gonna be big actually. Forgotten World is gonna be big too. The arcade inspired, basically. They're going to the 16-bit Genesis. Ghosts and Ghouls 9999. Look at that. This was their game of the month last month. Last Battle. Thunder Force 2. Not bad. Take Control Thunder Blade. Oh. Tommy Lasorda's Baseball. 8877. Damn, they gave this baseball game really high scores. Game Boy Club. Hyper Load Runner. Castlevania The Adventure. This is good. This is really good. I think everyone's Simon. Gradius. From Russia with Love. Tetris. Yeah, Tetris on Game Boy. Super Mario Land should be 888 at least, minimum. Get out of here with that nonsense. They're gonna even review Atari games. Sega's Genesis. NEC's TurboGrafx 16. Nintendo is just biding their time at this point. They had the lowest graphics out of everyone. TurboGrafx 16, blasting that 16-bit. Sega blasting that 16-bit. And Nintendo is just like, hey, it's okay. You know, we teased our systems, Super Nintendo, but we'll just wait and see. Destroyed the entire market. Oh, okay, that's the last page. All right. Let's go ahead and do one more. I think 3 volumes per episode seems... Oh, we made it! This is the magazine that I started EGM with. This right here. Volume number 6. I remember it had Batman. I bought it because I was playing Batman. Oh, man. I legitimately had this magazine. This is gonna be real big nostalgia for me. I remember reading this magazine so many times. Ah, yes. The Three Stooges ad, yes, yes. Capcom Strider ads, yes. DuckTales, hell yeah, 8987, of course. Charizard. This is an RPG, but they gave it so bad. DuckTales on the Nintendo was amazing. 1943, I played the crap out of that game too. When Johnny Comes Marching Home. 8 Eyes. This was so hard. This was like a pretty much a rip-off of Castlevania 2 Simon's Quest, but so hard this one. Captain Comic, Dead Angle, Scramble Spirits, Taxon, Consumer Division. As Orion the Falconer, you must save the world from the evil of the Eight Eyes. River City Ransom. Dragon Spirits, Galaga 90, Rambo 3. Oh man. Forgotten Worlds. Oh, they gave it 888. Damn. Forgotten Worlds is hard, by the way. I don't remember this. A Magon. Why is that thing in here? What the hell is that? This future play, the system, the super graphics. NEC super graphics? I never heard of that super graphics. The exclusive Nintendo 16-bit Super Famicom. The 16-bit. After repeated delays. The games. Ooh, future games. Nintendo. Ninja Gaiden 2. They started putting Gaiden together. Dragon Spirit, Advanced Dungeons and Dragon, Mappy Kids. Castlevania 3, this is gonna be big, but it's not Simon. Maybe I'm gonna give it to them that they don't have the information. They think it's Simon. Because it hasn't released yet. But they have footage, so you would think they would know this, but we'll see. He has a secret ability. He can transform into different creatures. It's not transforming. He's recruiting friends. Super C. In reality, this is Super Contra, but the sequel is every bit as good. Oh, Golden Axe. Golden Axe is gonna dominate for a while. Ultima 4, I think, is gonna be big too. TurboGrafx 16. Nope. Oh, the Sega Master System. This is the before Genesis, 8-bit. Genesis is 16-bit. Golden Axe on the Genesis is gonna be big. The arcades. The arcades, like, graphics are so much better. Game Boy, we're getting Gradius. Pick a fight after school. Xenophobe, Rampage, Double Dragon, Commando. Atari. All these Nintendo games, I want them all. New Hope for 8-bit, new Genesis peripherals. New Hope from Europe, Psycho Fox. Golden Axe. Beat the enemy to death. Ghosts and Ghouls. Oh yeah, they were doing this on the previous volume. Vertical scroll turns to horizontal here. Revenge of Shinobi. This is a good game. Shinobi and Sonic were the two games that made me want to buy a Genesis. That and Coming Zone. Those. Oh, a Genesis. I wanted to. Dragon Force made me want to buy a Saturn. I really wanted Dragon Force so bad. Shinobi Super Bosses. Shinobi was good. That's the Terminator. That's Arnold right there. This is seriously a robot Arnold. Kazuchi magic. Forgotten World, this game's hard. Rambo 3. Oop. Top secret section. Tricks of the trade. Bad dude, 63 men trick. Defeat the bad guys with this super power up. On the controller 2, press B, A, down, up, then press start on controller 1. You'll begin with the whopping 63. How does anyone know? How do you figure this out? It's crazy. On the second controller, I do have a story. I found a big secret in Mega Man 3. I have yet to see this anywhere on, like, I looked it up on Google and still no one wrote this. So, in Mega Man 3, if you're pushing and holding the buttons on the second controller, I think all of them. If it's not all of them, it's B and A. But if you're holding all the buttons down and player 1 falls off, well, normally if you fall off and you die, you don't die. Nothing happens. But when you push jump, it shoots your Mega Man right back up. So you don't basically die from pitfalls. You just fall and then push jump and you jump right back out like a super jump. So I'm not sure if this is a secret that, you know, they had it there so that way people don't die from the platforming. But yes, I was able to find that out in my youth. I still can't Google it. I can't find it anywhere. We'll try it out. It happens in Mega Man 3 on the second controller. So how you have to do it is basically you're standing, you have both controllers plugged in. The second controller, you're using your foot to press on all the buttons, and then you play with the first controller. Not that I needed to. I found that trick way later, like after I beat the game. Oh, you know Robocop. This game's hard. What secret do you have? Normally, you have limited continues, but with this trick, you can keep on playing after your last restart. When Robocop dies, press A, B, and select button, and then press start to return to the title screen where the continue option can be used again. That's actually very useful considering Robocop for Nintendo is freaking hard. Legendary Axe, you got secret continues. Ghouls and ghosts. Got all these crazy secrets to it. Alright, let's see. Bandai advertisement, yo. Look at this. Monster Party is the only one I like from here. Gyrus, hey. That's a shooter. Legendary Axe, Rolling Thunder. Bomberman secret level. Bomberman only has 50 levels, but now we found a way to get higher. Use this code to transport to the 59th level. Arnando Lay from Darwin, Australia. How did you figure this out? China Warrior. Galaga 90. Tengen Tetris. China Warrior. No more TV noise. Be there with the magic of sound. I can't believe Nintendo are licensed by Nintendo, right? Like, I can't believe they had controllers that had headphones on it. Like, that's nuts. How come I never knew this? Like, when PlayStation 3 and stuff started changing their controls like that, I thought it was an innovative. Nintendo third market products are already doing it. Dragon Spirits. Oh, Satoru Iwata. Game Boy Shanghai. God of Game. So many blazing lasers. Ooh, Super Mario Land. To continue, Super Mario Land is identical to one in Super Mario Bros. Simply hold down A button before pressing start. To select any level of play in Super Mario Land, you must beat the game and rescue Princess twice. A screen selector prompt will be next to the start prompt to let you know it worked. Oh shoot, really? Power play. Power glove. And they advertise that like crazy. Hidden platforms, really? Monster Party, ooh. Last level code. Ah, never mind. I will be playing Monster Party eventually for my keeping it casual NES nights. But I don't need this. This is just gonna send me to the last level. Batman! The Dark Knight wages war on the Joker in the Batman video game. This game was so good. The music too. Wall jump. So cool. Stop the Joker. Vicky Vale. Batman begins his venture on the streets of Gotham. This is your chance to master the different techniques in the game. Level 2. Batman uses the Batmobile to blow his way into Axe's chemical. Watch out for toxic. Level 3. Yeah, it's a cave. Sewers. Level 4. The flaming pits. Yep. Level 5. The tower. China Warrior. Galaga 90. Oh, Boxer. All right. Damn, what a trip down memory lane for me on that one. That's crazy. This is actually a issue I owned. It started from here, and I think this is Aliens. Man, okay. Well, as we said, we're only gonna do 3 issues per 3 volumes per episode, so we're gonna end it here. Thank you so much, everyone, for hanging out with me on another episode of Games by Moonlight presents my Electronic Gaming Monthly Digital Compendium. This is episode 2, where we covered volumes 4 through 6. Next time we come back, episode 3, we'll hopefully cover 7 through 9, and then eventually we'll reach to the most frequent magazines where they had some money. All right, everyone, have a good rest of the night. See you guys next time.